Have you ever felt like you're just stuck on a hamster wheel? Just going through the motions, reacting to every email, every notification, every little thing life throws at you. Well, what if I told you there's a simple 5-minute habit that could change, well, everything? Okay, let's dive in. The alarm goes off, and boom. Before your eyes are even fully open, your brain is already racing. The emails, the meetings, that endless to-do list. The day has barely started, and you already feel like you're falling behind. So you rush through your day, you collapse into bed, and you just get ready to do it all over again tomorrow. It's this cycle of chaos, right? A constant state of just reacting. And that's what we're talking about here, the daily rush. We live in a world that praises being busy, that glorifies speed. But all this constant motion often means we're not actually in the driver's seat. We're just moving. But what if there was a way to hit the pause button? What if the key to shifting from that frantic reacting to intentional responding, from all that chaos to a bit of clarity, what if it wasn't some huge, time-sucking overhaul of your life? What if it was something almost unbelievably small? That's it. Just 5 minutes. I know, it sounds way too simple to be true, right? But honestly, all the research points to this one incredibly powerful idea. This isn't about adding another stressful thing to your list. It's about investing just 5 minutes to take back control of the other 1,435. So that brings us to the 5-minute promise. And the promise is this: by intentionally pausing for just 5 minutes a day, you can get clarity, cut down on stress, and actually start living with purpose instead of just running on autopilot. Now look, this isn't some brand new idea. The philosopher John Dewey absolutely nailed it over a century ago. Experience by itself isn't the best teacher. It's the reflecting on that experience. That's where the real learning, the real growth actually happens. And this is exactly why that little pause is so important. But hey, this isn't just philosophy. There is some serious, hard science to back this whole thing up. So let's take a look at what's actually happening inside your brain when you take just a moment to reflect. Just take a look at this Harvard Business School study. It's fascinating. They found that employees who spent just 15 minutes at the end of the day thinking about their work performed 23% better after only 10 days compared to the ones who didn't. I mean, think about that. A 23% performance boost from just a few minutes of quiet thought. That's a massive return on investment. And it goes way beyond just performance at work. On a biological level, reflection helps your brain lock in everything you've learned, making new information actually stick. It literally lowers your stress hormone, cortisol, and that helps you make better, smarter decisions instead of just impulsive ones. And it builds up this emotional resilience you need for all of life's challenges. So really, it's not just a nice idea. It's a full-on mental workout with proven, tangible benefits. Okay, so the why is pretty clear. But what about the how? I mean, what do you actually do in those 5 minutes? Let's get practical and build a simple playbook you can start using today. The sources lay out a few really simple, effective methods. We're going to focus on 3 of my favorites: the 3 questions method, a simple gratitude practice, and a really powerful values check-in. And look, you don't need to do all of them, just pick one that kind of speaks to you. First up, the 3 questions method. This one is fantastic because it gives you a really balanced perspective. Asking what went well forces you to actually see the positive things. What challenged me helps you face obstacles without fear. And what did I learn? That's the kicker. It turns every single experience, good or bad, into an opportunity for growth. Simple, balanced, and so powerful. Next is the gratitude practice. We hear about gratitude all the time, and that's because the research on it is rock solid. It really does improve your mood and well-being. But the key is to be specific. Don't just say, I'm grateful for my family. No, pinpoint one person who made a positive difference, one specific opportunity you had, and one thing about yourself that you're thankful for. It's that specificity that makes the feeling real and tangible. And finally, we have the values check-in. Now this one's a little deeper. It's all about making sure your actions every day are actually lined up with the person you want to be. Did what you did today reflect your core values, like honesty or courage or kindness? This practice helps you close the gap between the person you are right now and the person you're truly aspiring to become. All right, so knowing how to do it is one thing, but actually making it a consistent habit, that's the real challenge, isn't it? So let's talk about how to make this practice stick, even when life is doing its best to get in the way.
Let's just smash the biggest excuse right off the bat. I don't have time. Come on, the reality is 5 minutes is less than half of 1% of your entire day. We all spend way more time than that scrolling through social media or just waiting for the coffee to brew. It is not about having time, it's about making time for what matters.
So how do you build it? First, anchor it. It's a cool technique called habit stacking. Just link your 5 minutes of reflection to something you already do, like right after your morning coffee. Second, create a trigger. Leave a journal by your bed. That's your visual cue. Third, set a timer. When it goes off, you're done. It keeps it from feeling like a chore. And maybe the most important thing, aim for consistency, not perfection. If you miss a day, who cares? Just get back to it tomorrow. And why is that consistency so important? Because of this, the compound effect. 5 minutes a day doesn't feel like much at all, but just look at how it adds up. That is over 30 hours of intentional self-improvement in a year. It's like compound interest for your life. The benefits, the insights, the clarity, the growth, they all build on each other exponentially over time. And this really brings us to the most important point of all. Reflection isn't just some passive review of what happened yesterday. It is an active, forward-looking tool. By understanding your past, you gain the clarity and the wisdom to intentionally design your future, one day at a time. So, you've just invested 5 minutes learning about the power of reflection. The real question is, what are you going to do with your next 5? Will you just let them disappear into the rush, or will you use them to change everything that comes after? The choice is all yours.